you see my screen, you should see 3x minus 5y equals 15.
Yep.
And the approach here, they call it the intercept approach in the class. So there's two intercepts. There's where it crosses the x-axis,
Yeah.
and then where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so unless it's a horizontal or vertical line, it always crosses both. So the y-intercept is when x equals 0. So you literally put 0 in for x. So it's 3 times 0 minus 5y equals 15. Right? And then you solve for y. So anything times 0 is 0. This minus goes with the 5y. Okay, so we've done this before. What do you divide both sides by to solve for y here?
You divide both sides by 5.
-5. You divide by the number in front of y, which is -5, because that goes with it. So y equals 15 divided by -5. What is that?
15 divided by -5.
Yes.
-5.
3.
No, 3. Yeah.
Okay. Now this is important here. I'm gonna switch colors real quick. We said x is 0. We found that y is -3. That's an ordered pair. 0, comma, -3. You always write it as x, comma, y.
Yeah.
And that's our first point. 0 and then 1, 2, 3 down. There's our first point right there.
All right.
So if you followed that, the x-intercept now is when y equals 0. So you put 0 in for y. Okay, so you go back to the original, not this thing you were working on. 3x minus 5 times 0 equals 15. Anything times 0 is 0. This becomes, 3x minus 0, which is really 3x equals 15. Because when you subtract 0, it just goes away. So what do you divide both sides by to solve for x?
3.
You divide both sides by
3.
3. So you divide by 3, divide by 3. So x equals 5. Now I'm going to choose a different color here. I'm going to choose green this time. But the point is that y is 0 this time and x is 5. It's still x, comma, y. So that's the point 5, comma, 0. So 5, comma, 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And then you draw the line connecting the two of them.
So you pretty much try like every possible way. You can put like all the numbers together without repeating it.
No, it has to be a certain way. It has to be a certain way. You try x as 0 to find y. Then you try y as 0 to find x.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we should really summarize that, because that's really important here. Is you try x equals 0 to find y, then y equals 0 to find x.
All right, I see.
And that gives you the two ordered pairs that you need. And then it's kind of a rinse and repeat. Like we're going to just do that, over and over and over again here for these questions. Okay, so we're going to do number 3 because it's more like number 1, and then we'll come back.
All right.
Okay, so again, like we don't need to do all that writing. X equals 0. X equals 0. Okay, that's the first thing we try. So it's 4 times 0 minus 6y equals 12. I want you to solve for y.
Equals 12. Solve for y and 0.
X is 0, so there's only one variable in this equation. Do you see that? There's only one variable here.
Okay. Can you scroll up?
Well, let's just work this out together. What is 4 times 0?
0.
Minus 6y equals 12. 0 can just go away. So there's nothing here.
So it's just -6y, yeah.
Yes. And then you divide both sides by what number?
6.
-6. It has to be whatever's in front of.
Remember that, yeah.
Okay. So what is the ordered pair here?
It is 0 and -2.
Okay, so here's that point, 0, -2, right there. Now we let y equal 0.
Wait, what do you mean? Y equals 0?
You restart. You go
Oh,
back to the
after
original,
that.
restart, yeah.
Okay.
So that is 4x minus 6 times 0 equals 12.
Okay. 4x. Four x minus 6, 0 equals 12.
What is 6 times 0?
0.
0, good.
That drops down.
So when you subtract 0, it goes away. So it's just 4x equals 12.
12. And then you divide both by 4.
So x equals 3.
3. Yeah.
So the order pair is 3, 0, 3, 0.
Cool.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you something here that if you wrote down, it's the same problem again, but I really want to make this really clear, is because what we're actually doing, and this is a necessary shortcut. Let me bring this down here. I'm going to show you something. Just give me a moment here. Okay, so when we go this direction, we set x equal to 0. Do you remember when we did this in the previous problem? When x was 0, what happened in this line? What did this reduce to? And it's this line right here, minus 6y equals 12.
It reduced to 6.
But it was minus 6y equals 12. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to try this. Let me see if I can draw a rectangle over this. And let me see if I can just fill it in. Let's see if I can fill it in like with black, thick black. Cancel, can't do that. Okay, let me try one more thing here. This is somewhat important here. Basic shapes. Okay. Fill, there it is. All right, try this one more time. So when you make x equal to 0, do you see how it effectively reduces that to minus 6y equals 12?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and then over here on the right, it does the same thing. It again, grab it here. It gets rid of this over here. This term goes away, and it becomes just 4x equals 12.
All right.
Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not good. Sorry, let me undo that. So basically what I'm trying to show you, and this is the hardest part about this format, is if I were showing you in person, I would be covering up the 4x term, and then I would be covering up the minus 6y term. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do here, is like, you don't have to write out all this stuff. You just have to see this as these two equations.
Oh, so that just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, so we're going to try number 4, doing it that way.
You could just do the 4 divided by 12 and just get the 3 and
Yes.
then 0.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's so much easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So let me try it here with this one. So if x is 0, if x equals 0, it's like getting rid of this 7x term. So it becomes 3y equals minus 21. Now I just wrote that, but do you visually see, like, if you were to cover up the 7x because x is 0, it becomes that. You follow that?
Yeah, I do.
Now on the right here, when y is 0, I'm covering up the plus 3y. So this becomes 7x equals minus 21.
Okay.
That the y
So
term
you want
is
to always cover the one up that's in the middle or the has the Y? No.
Well, you do one and then the other.
Oh, okay.
Well, so look at the one on the left. If x is 0, what is 7 times 0?
7 times 0 is 0.
So it's like 0 plus 3y. That the 0 doesn't contribute, so that's why it just becomes 3y.
Oh, okay.
And then if y is 0 on the right here, 3 times 0 is
0.
0. So it becomes 7x, just 7x equals minus 21. Okay, so let's solve for y here. So we're going to divide both sides by 3. So what does y equals?
Y equals 7.
Negative 7.
Negative 7.
So what is the ordered pair over here on the left?
The ordered pair is 0 and negative 7.
0, negative 7. And then the one on the right?
That one is just, negative x equals 7, so 0 and 7.
This is not 7. You're dividing both sides by 7.
Oh, 3.
Negative 3.
Yeah, negative 3, sorry.
Okay, so what is the ordered pair now?
The ordered pair is negative 0, negative 7, and 0, and negative 3 and 0.
Very good. Okay, so now we could go to our graph and we could find that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do that here. Let me get that for you. I'm not convinced you completely understand the separation of the two problems. If you actually have this piece of paper, like
I have it right here.
it would be great to actually like try and cover it up. 2, 3,
I'll do
4,
that.
5. So it's down here somewhere is this other point. So this line looks like this. All right, so let me know when you get caught up here and we'll go back and do number 2 together.
Okay. All right, I'm caught up.
So let's go to number 2. So the approaches I've shown you, they are exactly the same. Okay. When x is 0, okay, when x is 0 over here, the term with x in it goes away. And this minus has to go with the 6. So that means it's minus 6y equals 6.
Okay.
And I really want that to be clear. Like somehow I want you to buy into that's the like, and the only way I can show it here again, I'll try this again, is it's like using your finger, your thumb, to cover up the x. You like literally cover it up because it's gone. Like
with your hand?
yeah, with your finger, hand, whatever. Okay, and it's just minus 6y equals 6. So what does that become? What is what happens here?
It just becomes 3, negative 3.
You have to divide both sides by negative 6.
Just 1, negative 1.
Y equals negative 1. So the ordered pair is 0, comma, negative 1.
Yeah.
Good. Now when y equals 0, okay, and this is I think could be some confusion still. The term with y gets covered up. So wherever you see a y, it goes away. But what about that minus sign? Well, the minus goes always to the right, so it's also effectively covered up. So when you see this now, how do you read it? What do you read this as? X equals
6.
So there's nothing to do. We're done. 6, comma 0 is the ordered pair.
Okay.
Let me know we get caught up here. I'll snip the next one. Snip the next one in.
Okay. I'm like caught up.
Okay. All right. So x minus y equals 2. So if you cover up the x, right, x equals 0. If you cover up the x, okay, what's left over? What's left over is this minus y equals 2. Do you see how that negative has to go with the y term?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so that's like a -1 out in front.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you divide both sides by here to solve for y?
You divide 2 by both sides.
It's the number in front of y. What number is in front of y?
1. Right?
-1, yeah.
Yeah, -1.
So you divide both sides by -1, and then y equals,
Y equals -1.
yes. So your ordered pair is 0, -1.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's do it when y equals 0.
Okay. I'm like confused on like those things, like how you get the y equals 0.
This is always true. Let's look back at all the examples we've done. Okay. And you got to see that like it's the same thing. We set x equal to 0 in the blue, then y equals 0 in the green. Then for the next problem, we set x equal to 0, then y equal to 0. Then in the
Yeah,
next
but is
problem,
the equation the same thing?
you always set x equal to 0 and then y equals to 0. Always. There's no exceptions.
Yeah, but is there like the equation you do with that? Is
Well,
it the
it's
same thing?
whatever's given. See, this is given. This is in standard form on the left.
Okay.
So that like every problem we're doing is for standard form.
So it's like y equals 2. You're doing. Wait.
I guess I don't understand your question. So could you
Like-
try to just give me another way?
Okay, so like you know how it says y equals 0 and x equals 0.
Yes.
X equals 0, you get like the problem out of it and everything, and I
Yep.
don't know how to like start with the problem, I guess.
Well, that's where the like covering up. I'm trying to give you examples of where you cover up the letter or putting 0 in for x. Those are the only two approaches, but they're the same. They're exactly the same. So let's try. We'll try this one again another way and see if
Okay.
that's better.
Okay.
So you say x equals 0.
Yeah.
So you put 0 in for x. 0 minus y equals 2. The 0 goes away because it doesn't contribute anything. So what do you divide by y by? -1. So y equals -2.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I said it, but yeah, I got it now.
Okay, so the next time it's y equals 0. So you do it for x equals 0, then y equals 0. So x minus 0 equals 2. What is minus 0? Does it contribute anything? No. So x equals 2.
2.
So the ordered pair is 2, 0.
I see now.
And then you connect the 2.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that was the confusing part for me. All right, I'm all caught up.
Okay. So 6 is, we need to do just a couple more of these. Okay, so let's say, because we really haven't done this, -3x minus 2y equals 12. Okay, so we're going to graph it over on the left. Great. Now let's first set x equal to 0. So that means you're going to put 3 in for x.
So which one are we doing?
I'm making up
Oh,
a
you're
new
making
problem.
one up? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think this concept is clear at all. It
Yeah.
will be.
X equals 0 plus 3.
Okay, so what is anything times 0?
Just 0.
0 minus 2y equals 12. Does the 0 contribute anything?
No.
So minus 2y equals 12. Okay, now I want you to look at this boxed in line. And what I've been trying to get you to see is if you could, I hate that I can't do this because it's so effective in person, is if I could, if you, when x is 0, it's the equivalent of what I'm about to do in red here is I'm trying to, you cover this up. All of this goes away.
And then you do the 2y equals 12 negative
Minus 2y equals 12 because the operator goes with the number.
without it, without this, that, and that works as
Yes.
like 0. Yeah.
Do you see that these are the same?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I mean that's critical here. We got to get you. We got to get you to see that.
Oh, yeah.
That's annoying that it keeps doing that. Okay. Because you don't want to write this every time. You don't want to every time be putting 0 in. Okay. So we're going to divide both sides by -2 and y equals -6. So the ordered pair is 0, comma, -6. Now y equals 0.
So then you do it's 2y equals 6 or no, yeah, no.
You go back to the original and you can put 0
Oh,
in for
you go
y.
back to the original like completely and just do the same
You always
thing?
go to the original, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then you do 3.
So this becomes minus 3x minus 0 equals 12.
Is it just 4 technically?
Well, before we get to like again, does the 0 contribute anything?
No.
No, it's minus 3x equals 12. So this line that I'm about to box in, I got to do this until like you see this because it's really critical. It's really critical. It's this. It's like I was. Come on. This is really critical here that you see that because y is 0, this whole term goes away.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay, like imagine your fingers are covering that up.
Yeah, I got you. I know
right?
what you.
So like what I'm trying to get to see though is like I want you to go from the original to
straight to doing it
to the 2 boxed in things. I want you to go, oh, minus 2y equals 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Minus 3x equals 12.
Yeah, without the like a whole equations and everything.
Yeah, because that's going to be more complicated than it needs to be. And then you solve for x. So here you divide both sides by -3. So x equals -4.
Gotcha.
Okay. So let's just do one more here. I'll make this one up here. Minus 4x plus 5y equals -20. So I want the 2 ordered pairs, please.
The 2 ordered pairs is
like I'm asking for if when we go down, like see how all these problems like 0, -2 and 2, 0, like that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for like the final.
Oh, the final answer?
Yeah. Now, if you want, you can give me the 2 equations to start here.
Okay, the 2 equations is 4x plus, wait, no, oh my gosh, I keep blanking out.
So like set x equal to 0. Which one are you covering up?
The -4.
Right, and this plus goes with the 5y, so this becomes 5y equals -20.
How do you know which one you're covering up? That's what I'm
because x is 0. What is anything times 0?
Oh, 0.
Yes, and 0 doesn't contribute anything.
So it's just straight up, geez, 4, -4.
So when x is 0, y equals -4. Okay, yeah. So that's 0, -4. What's the other one? When y is 0, -4x equals -20.
Next one's just 4.
-20 divided by -4 is
5. Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
So that's 5, 0. So this is what I'm asking for.
Yeah, I know what you mean now. It's just I know what to do. I'm like,
okay. Do you have these?
Giving you the negative wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. So do you have these notes down? Because I want to do a couple more of these.
Yeah, I do have the notes down.
Okay. So we're gonna do it again, just like it here. 3x minus 2y equals 18.
Okay, so you cover up the 3x.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm getting confused on. And then the 2y. Negative 2y is, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of this without getting this wrong because I get the negatives always wrong. Oh my gosh, it's negative 2 divided by 18. I don't know, I'm like blanking out right now.
Okay, well, let's set x equal to 0. What equation do you write down here?
You do 2y equals 18.
Negative 2y. It goes with it. Like, it's a minor thing, okay? But like, somehow we have to convey to you that the importance of these negatives, like it's like truly the difference between like, lifting off in a plane and crashing or something horrible. They really are that important.
I know. I just forget them. I don't know why.
It's.
I need to remember.
If you had a bank account and all of a sudden it was negative instead of positive, you'd be pretty angry. And like that's the severity of this that you have to think of it as. Now, when y is 0, okay, when y is 0, it becomes 3x equals 18. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Because you cover up the y term.
Yeah. 18 divided by 2. So this is just -9, the first one.
I want give me the 2 ordered pairs when you're done. 0, comma, something.
9.
0, -9.
-9. Yeah, I got -9. I just keep not saying it. I need to remember. And then it's not a -3 or -18, right?
Well, you have to solve for x here. It's 3x equals 18. What do you divide both sides by?
3x divided by 18.
You divide by the number in front of x.
Yeah. So 6.
Yep.
For that one.
X is 6.
Let's take a 6.
Okay, let's do another one. You got to get this down. It's not impossible. -5x minus 8y equals 40.
Okay, cover up the 5x. 40 divided by -8. 32.
You're dividing, not subtracting. You're dividing, not subtracting, or adding.
Oh. Wait, no, but 8 divided by. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Sorry. By 8. So 5. -5.
Yes, -5. Y equals -5.
0. Yeah, -5.
Good.
And then we have it's 5 and 40, right?
-5x equals 40.
Okay.
Divide by -5. So
Okay.
x equals.
0. Wait, no. 5. Oh my
40.
gosh, what am I doing? It equals -8.
-8. Okay.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I got this. It's just like I need more time. I feel like for my brain to process it slowly.
I understand. I mean, I'm not giving you a ton of time, but because we're trying to get through a lot here.
I know we're like restricted on time, but like in a test, if you give me like a good like minute or two, I feel like I could probably get this.
We're gonna do one more of these, and we're gonna go back and finish off this page, and we can always come back if we need to.
Cool. All right, so cover up that 2x for 16 divided by 4. So -4.
What's
what? 4.
Okay, so you got -2x equals 16. Or I'm sorry, I guess you're doing 4y equals -16. That's what you're doing. 4y equals -16.
Yeah.
So y is
4.
-4.
-4.
And the other one is -2x equals -16.
-8.
+8. 2 negatives make a positive.
True.
Okay.
All
right.
Let's
yeah, let's go to the next one here. I'm going to just snip this in, and then we'll get the graph separately. So this one's a little bit odd here. So I'm gonna help again writing the equation. So when x is 0, it's no different than what we just did. The y thing goes, or the x thing goes away. So it becomes negative 1/3 y equals 2. No, it looks different, but it's the same thing we've done before. So to clear a fraction, you multiply both sides by the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of this fraction? Or
3 over 1.
Yeah, and
That
we're just gonna do we're gonna do a -3 just to clear the negative as well.
Oh, all right.
So this becomes positive 3 over 3, which is 1. So y equals -6.
Yeah.
So your ordered pair is 0, -6. All right. Now we're gonna do the other one. So when y equals 0, this becomes 2/3 x equals 2.
So 3 over 2 divided 3 over 2.
Yep, good. So you multiply both sides by 3 over 2. X equals, it's better to divide before you multiply, but either way, you're going to get 3. So the ordered pair is 3, 0.
All right. Cool.
So to graph this, you've got that on your paper there. You just got to go find those 2 points. 0, -6 is down here. I don't understand why they give you points that aren't, give you problems where they don't show up on there, but that's the 2 points.
Okay.
All right, so number 7 has a lot of words in it that aren't needed. We're doing the same thing. Like, you have to realize, like, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. So 2x plus 1.5y equals 30. So that I'm just grabbing this. Okay, and we're going to first do it for x equals 0. So when x is 0, this becomes 1.5y equals 30.
Yeah.
So you divide both sides by 1.5. So y equals, what's this, 3 halves, 2/3, 2/3, y equals 20.
Okay.
And then over
I
here,
got what we're doing, but the whole answer thing is like takes more time for me just because.
Of course, yeah. And I'm doing this because I want to make sure we get to the other sheet also.
Yeah, I got like what I'm supposed to do, but it's just like I know we're in a rush because we have like a limited amount of time and everything.
Well, it's up to you. If you don't want to get through the other page, which is fine with me.
Yeah, I don't care to get through the other page. I don't need to.
Okay.
I only have one page of homework. That one thing that we did.
Okay, well, let's just finish this, and then you can and then we can do more examples to make this clear.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when y is 0, this is 2x equals 15. You divide both sides by 2, so 30, so x equals 15.
Yep.
Okay, and then when we graph it here, so we got 2 ordered pairs. The first one is 0, 20. The other one is 15, 0.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 0, 20 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, 0 is there. All right. All right, so let me do something really quick here to help. Rand between. All right, so let's do one here. So let's go 4x minus 6y equals -24. And so let's do these at the proper pace. You're first setting x equal to 0, which effectively covers up this 4x term.
Okay.
So what is left over?
6.
This goes with it though.
The 6y.
Negative 6y.
Yeah, I need to remember.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Now I want you to solve this for y.
Okay. Got you. (24) divided by 6.
Negative 6. You have to divide by negative 6.
6.
So y equals
(-4).
2 negatives make a positive.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So 0, 4. So y equals 0 now. So this is like covering up the y term. Since this negative goes with the y term, it just becomes this.
Okay. So then it's 4. 24 divided by 4. (-6).
Okay, so that's negative 6, 0. Okay, so let's try another one here. Negative 5x minus 2y equals 20.
X minus 20. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you the straight up answer.
Okay, so I'm looking at in this from 0, something,
So
something, 0.
(-10).
0, -10.
And then it is 5. Oh jeez. 20. Hold on. Divided by 5. (-4).
-4, 0. Good.
All right, cool.
Let's try another one here. Negative 4x plus 5y equals negative 40.
(-4x).
It's kind of the same deal. One is 0.
Yeah, it is. 40. (-8) for the first one.
0, -8.
And then the second one. +10.
Positive 10, 0.
All right, cool.
Let's do one more. 6x minus 2y equals negative 18.
(18) divided by 2. +9.
0, you have to say as an order pair. 0,
0,
9.
+9.
Yeah.
And then 18. (-3). 0. (-3), 0.
Good. So you're really you did 3 in a row perfectly.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
I think you do too. So let me go to their sheet, and there's actually 2 more like this that we can do.
Can I go grab something really quick?
Of course.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're back.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is from the other page. I want you to do the same thing we just did. The x-intercept is blank, 0, and the y-intercept is 0, blank. So it's just like it's the same thing we just did. So see if you can do that here for me. It's up top left.
Solve that problem?
Yes, please.
Got you. 4x 12. So it's 2, 0, and then it is 3, 0.
So which one is it? Is it
0,
2,
3,
0?
0, 3, 0, 3.
Okay, well, let's just try these because these actually work in here. Is
Okay.
4 times 2 plus 6 times 0 equal to 12?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going here. Is 8 plus 0 equal to 12?
No.
No. So there's something wrong with what you just told me.
Which thing? The Y-intercept?
Well, they're both wrong. So, and maybe it's because your instructor did these in the weird order. Usually do Y-intercept first. You said x equal to 0.
Oh.
So when the Y-intercept is here, that's 6y equals 12.
Okay.
That Y-intercept means x equals 0.
All right. All right. So 6y. Yeah, I did it weird.
You did sort of backwards. Then
I
you
did it
just
like backwards. Yeah.
or you gave me the results backwards.
Yeah.
So
That's
this is
what
4x equals 12. So give me the
so
right.
it's 2 and then
I need the ordered pair.
okay, 2, 0.
We just did that.
Oh, the 12 and 4, right? So 3, 0,
3, 0.
and then 2, 0, 2.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I want you to graph them on your graph over here, and then I'll graph mine, and you can compare to it, see if it's correct.
All right. All right, I think I got mine. Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, so the answer is 3, 0, 0, 2. This looks like that.
Oh, I did not do that right then. I got the 3, 0, but the 0, 2, I didn't get it.
Okay. So first number tells you left or right, second number up or down.
Oh, I don't know why I haven't heard that rule before. Okay, that makes sense then.
Okay, let's do the the one that's torn off. Do you have the rest of it? The second one?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
We just need the number. It's like
Oh, it's
something.
2y equals negative
Yeah, I know. We need the whatever's before that.
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay. Well, it's impossible to do that then. Okay, let's do, rather than jump into a new topic, let's just keep going with this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go minus 6x minus 7y equals 84. So I want you to find both what's called the x-intercept and the y-intercept. I'm looking for two things: 0, comma, blank, comma, 0.
You cover up the 6x.
That's right.
And then you
And
do
you can use
84.
calculator, your phone, whatever. Let's get the right
plus-
sign and number on these.
So negative 12, 0, negative 12,
Okay, good.
and negative 14, 0.
Good. Let's try another one here. Actually, let me make this positive here.
Oh, okay. Cover up the x one, 27 divided by 3. So just 9, 0, 9.
Good.
And 27 divided by 9, negative 9. Just negative 9, 3, I mean, negative 3, 0.
Very good. Yeah, I can tell you just need another, little bit of time, little chunk of time to
Yeah, I
really,
just
really
need a
hook.
little more time to think it through, and then I got it.
Okay, let's try this one.
Wait, how am I supposed to do that one?
The same way you did the others. So if it
Okay.
helps, you can put a -1 and a +1 there.
Oh, okay, I'll do that then. Yeah. Yeah, I just get confused on little things that I haven't been doing the same.
Sure, sure.
It's weird. So -2 and just +2.
I want the ordered pair. Give me that's an
Oh,
ordered pair.
0, -2,
Okay, very good.
and 2, 0.
All right, let's try one more here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is our last question, so just to finish
Gotcha.
up strong here.
Cover that up. 3, 6 divided by 3. 0, -2.
Okay,
And +6, 0.
very good. All right, well, I think that does it for today. I'll
Yeah,
actually send you the.
Yeah, it was simple. I just had to have more time.
Excellent. Well, thanks again for scheduling, and I'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay, have a good night. Bye now.